Welcome back to Ended Trading on YouTube. I have a great video for you today. It's called eToro Scalping, where I'll be telling you everything you need to know about scalping on eToro, what you can do, what you can't do, and wait around for the end of the video and I'll be doing scalping live on eToro. But remember, if you haven't got an eToro account, please use my link in the description and you support my work for free. Okay, so first of all, does eToro allow scalping? So under eToro's terms and conditions, scalping is a trading technique that is not allowed. To learn more about this policy, they say to go to terms and conditions. Now, it's very vague. If you go to terms and conditions, there's only two mentions of scalping. You will not act unfair, abusive, manipulative, or in a illegal way when using our services, for example, scalping. And what else does it say about scalping? Only one other place here. We consider it reasonably necessary to prevent that we consider to be a violation of application laws. Okay, so market abuse, gaming the system, or scalping. And that is everything that is said on eToro about scalping. Now, I did read somewhere that eToro, if you are found out to be scalping, they will give you a warning, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I just seen that from the support chat a long time ago. Okay, so why eToro doesn't allow scalping? So forced scalpers tend to make a lot of trades which can put a strain on eToro servers. And I don't know if you have been around a few years when everyone was at home when what happened in 2020. eToro had a lot of problem with the servers because a lot of people were getting into trading and Bitcoin and etc. and you couldn't close trades. And remember, if people are copying you on eToro, do not use scalping, because that means that even if you do one scalp trade and there's 30 people copying you, that means you did 30 scalp trades. Okay, and second, scalpers usually only hold a position for a short time, which means they don't generate much commission for eToro. And finally, scalpers typically only profit by a few pips per trade, which is not enough to offset the risk loss for eToro. And I'll go through what pips are in a second. So the scalper's game plan. So generally a scalper will close a winning trade as soon as the positive momentum begins to wane. Okay, so you can see here that they will buy here at this support level here, and once the momentum starts to change, they will sell. Okay, and they'll buy again and then sell. Okay, so they will buy here and buy up to here, and then when the momentum stops, they'll sell, or they'll open a short position here, profiting when the price goes down, 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 and then they will close the trade here or buy back here. So it generally means that the trade's only open for less than a minute, but can extend longer on rare occasions. So for example, if a trade continues to improve steadily for minutes, it will remain a scalping trade until the momentum ended. So obviously, if a scalper buys here and then 1 minute passes here, but it's still rising, they're going to stay in until the profit is been taken. So what are pips? This is important. So a pip is a percentage in points. A pip is the smallest price movement that exchange rate can be based on a market convention. Most currency pairs are priced to 4 decimal places, and the smallest change is the last 4 decimal place. So you can see here, a pip is equivalent to 1 of 100 of 1% of a basic point. For example, the smallest move between the US and Canada currency pair can be 0.001 or 1 basic point. So that's a pip. But how do you calculate on the NASDAQ, which is popular for scalpers? Okay, and I'll be showing you now how you can scalp on the NASDAQ. It's important to understand that 1 pip is 0.1 price difference on the NASDAQ. So if the NASDAQ price was 13,800 and it moved by 20 pips, it would be 13,802. Okay, so 20 pips equals 2. Okay, so that's how you would calculate on the NASDAQ. So coming up onto here, the eToro. So you can see here, this is the 1 minute chart here. And most scalpers will use a support resistance, very basic style here, but they'll also use other momentum trackers, etc., and lots of other tools. But you can see here, this is the support and this is the resistance. So the scalper will be looking at like when it hits that support or that resistance, it should come back down. And when it hits this support, it should go up. That's the thinking behind it. And here is also, they usually have a 5-minute chart open. So a scalper will usually use like large leverage, like 20 or more. And let's put on this trade for 10,000. And you can see here, a scalper is always updating their support line or resistance line here. Okay, so this is on the 1-minute chart. So as you can see, it's rising back up there, and a scalper will just take them profits like that, $16, $15. And that's the trade done. And we'll do that multiple times a day. Okay, so let's go back in again. So let's try that again, but like with 50,000, and we'll use leverage of 20, but most scalpers will use higher leverage like 100. You see it's coming back down there, so we'll open a sell position. So you can see here already in profit with just a small amount of percentage. There's 0.09, and we close that trade, and that's what scalpers do all day long. Remember, you cannot scalp on eToro. It's against our terms and conditions. I was only showing this for educational purposes. You can use your demo accounts if you want to do that, but there are other brokers that allow scalping, but I'll look in the description of this video, you'll find them there. But thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos.